Hey folks, Steve Alcorn here with you once again, and today we're going to go take a look at things I've sold on Amazon. Yes, we're going to go into the deep bowels of my Amazon account and show you actual things that I actually sold on Amazon. I know it's not something I normally do, but I think this could help a few people out. And if it does help you out, don't forget to hit that like button down below, subscribe if you haven't already. Uh, Share this if you think it'll help somebody else, and hit that bell notification so you get future updates. So we're going to just jump right into it. I'm going to switch my scene here. Look at that. That's Amazon, all right. Now, I'm not going to actually take you in deep into the bowels of my account, but I will show you some of the things I sold. And if I remember correctly, the prices that I sold them for. This was a book that I got at the Goodwill, of all places, for 63 cents. Now, I did go to the Goodwill today and they've upped the book prices to $1, which is still okay. I don't sell as many books as I used to, but this one I had around for a little while. It's less than a few months old, but I sold this book for not $113.92 like it says up there, but I did sell it for $75. And all this stuff that I'm showing you, I've sold within the last 7 days. So I sold this book for $75. I paid 63 cents for it at the Goodwill. I've since decided not to sell too many books. It just clogs up my inventory. The book market is very, very, very competitive. And if I find things like this, I will. If I don't, then I won't. But this is organizational behavior. It's a very specific book for a very specific school. And I was able to sell it. So that's a good one. All right. VHSs. Yes, this is another Goodwill find. I actually got this one out of the bins. This one was actually brand new sealed. I got it out of the bins in Conover, North Carolina when I was down there. And so I've got probably less than a nickel into this thing, maybe a nickel, maybe a quarter. We'll say a quarter I've got into it. I did not sell it for $29.95 like it says here. I sold it for $34.95. Somebody has four of these. That's pretty cool. It was, like I said, it was still sealed, so it must be a highly sought after thing. It's kids character choices count. Kids for character choices count. Sounds like it might be a religious thing or church type thing put out. I kind of remember these banana guys from when I was teaching children in school, so it may be, or teaching children in Sunday school. Yes, I was a Sunday school teacher many, many moons ago. I enjoyed it. All those children are now adults. I was recently able to get ungated in Sony. Don't ask me how, because I still don't know, but I was. And so I took advantage of that by buying some Sony items. This one is a discontinued item. It says right there in the title. And I did get the $29.99 for it. This is the just DVD-R recordables. Uh, I have less than $5 into this guy. So, ooh, gets all big and stuff. So that was a good one. You'll see a couple more, or one more Sony item that I've sold. Even the old discs are becoming harder to find. Sony anyway. I sent this one in my last shipment, and it already sold, so it sold really quick. What do we got next? Pregnant Barbie dolls. Well, it's not Barbie, it's Steffi. Most of these Steffi dolls are worth nothing. This one's worth a little bit of something. Now, I got these retail arbitrage at a place called Rural King. So if you have a Rural King around, they probably had these dolls. I bought 12 of them. That's all they had at the particular Rural King I was at. This was also in North Carolina, Morganton, North Carolina to be exact. And they were on sale. They were like $4 a piece. So I made about $5 a piece on these girls, but it's Steffi Love Welcome Baby Pregnant Doll. Yes, a pregnant doll. To me, it's a little strange, especially when you see how the doll is in her tummy. It's not really in her tummy. There's like no door to access it, like it's actually in the tummy. This is how the doll is inside. These things sold like hotcakes. So as soon as I listed them, they were gone. So I sold 12 of these guys. Pretty interesting doll, if you ask me. All right, what's next? So these are a really cheap item, and I want to show you that you can sell very cheap things on Amazon if you get them for the right price. I sold these for $6.90. Again, I had 12 of these. They were a 4-pack of these moisteners. They're envelope moisteners or something. I guess that's what they are. No clog applicator. Well, that's good. So they moisten the seal of an envelope. And I guess you could probably use them for crafts if something has sticky paper or something on it. Now, let's get off of that. So these were 25 cents a piece. I can't go wrong at 25 cents a piece. Yeah, I probably only made $2 to $3 a piece on them, but they were there. They were cheap. They had a really, really good rank. So I sold them. I think they were really good in office. They were in the office category. Let's see what the rank is right now. 386 in office products. So anything that's 386 in office products or most any category in Amazon, I'm going to buy and I'm going to sell it. So this is one of those items, and they went really quick too. Legos. Now this is a good story, and I will tell you where I got these. They still have them in some of the stores, but they're not as cheap as I bought them. Back in December, Dollar General was having a 50% off sale, I believe it was, on all of their yellow dot, yellow star, blue dot, blue star, not the blue star, yellow star, blue dot, and yellow dot toys. And then some of the yellow dots went to a penny after that. But anyway, these were not marked any of that way. But for some odd reason, this little box of Legos was on sale. I paid $2.50 a piece. I bought 117 of them, and I've sold them all. So I've made profit. I've made $650 just off this one little tiny box of Legos. So if you can start learning how to get ungated in things, and Lego is one of those things that everybody wants to get ungated in, it opens opportunities. Now, this isn't a high-end set of any sort. It's not discontinued. It's not retired or whatever they call it. But it's worth $11.99 to somebody. Some of these sold for more. Some of them, $11.99 was my low. I was selling them for as much as $13.99 around Christmas time. And people were buying lots at a time. In fact, my highest order was 22 sets of these at one time. And that was actually after Christmas time. So my only guess is a church or a school or something like that. Preschool, maybe. I don't know. I don't know who was buying them, but I sold 22 to one customer. 22 boxes of Legos to one customer. That was pretty crazy. But it's just a tiny little set. That's all you can make different things with it. There's like some ideas on the box, I believe. Yeah, there's your ideas you can make out of this. But it was a pretty cool little set, and I sold 117 of them. A Barbie doll, another thing that I was ungated in last year. This is the Barbie Glitz Doll Pink. That's the whole title to this whole thing. There's a version of her with dark hair, and I think I have that one on there too. And I think her dress is coral, but she looks very similar to this one. Paid $4 for her again at Dollar General during that sale, and this one sold for $16.98. Not a huge profit on this one, but still, it's profit. I probably doubled on this one. There's your other Sony item. Now, if you can find these, they're becoming very, very, very hard to find. I actually undersold mine. I sold it for way less than $41.99. If that's what they're actually going for now, that's pretty good. But I think I got $30 for mine, and they sold just about instantly. I'm pretty sure they have a really low rank as well. 21 in blank DVD, DVR. So yeah, they sold relatively instantly. Again, under $5 into this guy. They're just a small little tiny DVD-Rs, and people still need them. So they work really well if you can find them. You can sell them really, really quick. Somebody once told me that Sony sells. They are absolutely correct. I can verify that now. Another Dollar General. So if you can find this one, she's normally $10. I was selling her for $30. This is Applejack. Applejack is the best one. You can see there's some other ones up here, and I'll get to some of those later. Applejack is the best one. She was selling for $30. She's currently unavailable on Amazon, so you could probably get more for her. I might have had the last one. Uh, Dollar General had them on that sale, so I was getting them for $5 a piece, selling them for 30. I must have sold 15 of this one is all I could find of her. She was the hardest one to find. But the rank was, let's see what the rank was. 261,000 in toys and games. So anybody who tells you to stay under 100,000, you know, I just sold this week. So the rank isn't artificially high because they're out of stock. They were still selling. In fact, I think when I checked yesterday, somebody did have one. So if you can find her, she's $10 at Dollar General. You might find her somewhere else. She's an 8-inch doll. She'll come on a card just like this up here, and I'll show you. I think the other one shows the picture of the card. I did sell this one as well, but I was selling her for $30, and I couldn't keep her in stock. Here's the coral dress Barbie. She was selling for, I don't have my records, but I want to say almost $30 this one was selling for. Again, $4 at Dollar General on clearance, not clearance, but on during their 50% off sale. So these particular Barbie dolls were very hard to find, but if you did find them, then you could sell them. They sold really well. I think I sent this last one in on my last shipment, so she was one of the last ones I had. But this is what she looks like, and you can actually sell her for pretty decent money if you can find her. She was very hard to find though. She doesn't come in one of the plastic box. She comes in a cardboard box with a plastic front, a clear plastic front. So if you can find her, she goes for about $30 right now. And as you can see, she's currently unavailable. So there aren't any on, and I think that other one was currently unavailable as well. So you might even be able to get a higher price than I did for her. What do we got here? A 1-year New International Version, New Testament. Looks like a Bible, devotional. Devotional. This is the new price, I think, $42. But I sold this one for $15.57 or 58. Got a rummage sale for 50 cents. So books do still sell for me. I just don't do as many as I used to. But religious books tend to sell really well. College textbooks, if you can find them and they're not restricted, sell really well. And sometimes some children's books can do well. There's a lot of different categories that do well, but just I stay away from novels for the most part, although I have sold a few. But this was one of the other books I sold this week. Now, I'm not showing you guys everything I sold. There's some things that obviously I can't show because I know other people are selling them and I wouldn't want to give away their products. And I obviously wouldn't want to give all the way away all the things that I'm selling either. But that was one of those. Okay, so these are Athletic Works, which is a Walmart brand. Women's Bermuda shorts. You can see I sold them for $11.95. That is what I sold them for. This fall, just before fall, Walmart had a clearance sale on all their active wear shorts and their Bermuda shorts. They had even some jeans. I even got some jeans and some pants. I'll show you some pants later in the video. But they were $1. I paid $1 for these things, and they're small and lightweight. A lot of the times, and this might be one of those, I had to make the listing myself because there was no listings for them on Amazon. So this was one of those that I probably did that with. But anyway, they were selling anywhere from, this is the low, $11.95 to anywhere to $29.99 for some of the things I was finding. We spent $800 on clothes in one store. That's a lot of clothes, a lot of dollar clothes, but we did it. So we sold a lot of this kind of thing this year. What do we got now? Okay, this is a Fisher Price Imaginext DC Super Friends Mara and Battle Sub. I got these while I was in North Carolina at a particular retail establishment. So this is a retail arbitrage item du jour. Apparently I sold it for $19.97. I paid $3.99 a piece for these. So, Dollar Tree. Can you make money at Dollar Tree? Well, yes, you can. Now, this I did not sell this for $4.99. Mine went for $6.89. So I made about $2 a piece on these. They sold much better back in October during Breast Cancer Awareness Month. I think this was the last one I had. And now I can see that whoever's selling them now has really lowered the price. They're not making anything on them. But Dollar Tree, you can find some good things at Dollar Tree, and this is one of those examples. Uh, Especially if you find seasonal items, and this is a seasonal item, and they sold really well at that time of year. They don't sell quite as well right now, but they do still kind of sell. All the Dollar Trees are out of them now. I don't know if they'll bring them back for next year. Let's see. Here's one of the other ponies. Now, this one sold for a little bit less. This one sold for $22.08. But you can see how the packaging looks on these. So if you can find these, now I wouldn't pay $10 for this one, but I certainly would pay $5, and that's what I paid to make. I think I made about $7 on this one. I'm not sure, uh, but you can find them, and they're out there, and they do sell. And again, this is the last item I'm going to show you right now. And I meant to show you the socks I got at Dollar Tree, but I'll have to, maybe I'll append this video here. I'll add it to it at the end. But these are Terra and Sky Light Wash Blue Denim Plus Relax Fit Pull-On Capri Pants. Again, $1 at Walmart, and we sold them. This particular pair went for $11.66. This is one of those that I was getting a lot more for. When we first were getting them, but right now they're selling for that price. But I'm still making $3 or $4 a piece on them, so it's okay for me. I don't mind it one bit, and you can see that they sell really well. Then the ranks aren't great on this stuff. This one is 304,000, which is still top 1% in clothes. Clothes is a tough category, but we did it. We bought a lot of this stuff, and still we're just picking up the scraps right now. So. And I'm going to end it here and see if I can find those socks, and I'll get right back to you. All right, so I found the socks. So the story behind these socks. Now, I've sold out of these about 3 weeks ago, but the story behind these socks is that we found these at somebody gave me a tip on Facebook, and I wish I could remember who gave me the tip, but somebody did give me the tip. Said, hey, go to your Dollar Tree and see if you can find these socks. They're selling on Amazon. Good rank, all sorts of good things. So I went and I found that they were just putting them out that day. And we bought 85 pair the first day. So the next day we went out and looked around. We ended up with almost 200 pairs of these things. And then we sent them into Amazon. I was getting this price here, $17.93-ish. Excuse me. Wow. That's inappropriate for this video. We were getting about $17, $17.93-ish for these socks. At first, I sold about 4 pairs, and then all of a sudden, nothing. So I lowered my price a little bit. Nothing. I kept matching the buy box. And nothing. I went under the buy box by a penny. Nothing. I sat on these socks for a couple of months and didn't sell any. And I was at $9.98. And I decided to take some advice from one of my co-hosts on the morning show, John, and he said to end the listing, delete the listing, let them go into Stranded, and then relist it. And that's what I did. And oh my God, they started selling like crazy. I don't know what happened to my particular version of these socks, but they didn't sell for anything for a long time. By the time I was done, I was getting $15 a pair. So we sold a bunch of pairs in the last couple of weeks for about $15 a pair, which is really, I don't know what that beep was. I don't know if you guys heard it, but I did. So we sold almost 200 pairs of these socks on Amazon. I was selling them so fast that I had only sent in the first 98 pairs the first time I did it. And I started regretting that because of storage fees and all that, and they weren't selling. Well, once I did that relist on them, they started just flying off the shelves, and I had to scramble to send the rest. I had 85 pair left, so I sent those in too. And within a couple of weeks, they were all gone at about $15 a pair. Some people were buying up to 6 pair at a time. But I found these at Dollar Tree. So if you find something at Dollar Tree that looks out of the ordinary or shouldn't be $1, you might want to check it out. So we sold a bunch at a $9.99 or $9.98, and whatever that is over there is starting to annoy me. I have no idea what's making that beep, and I don't know if you guys can hear it, but I'll figure it out after I'm off the video. Anyway, so we sold almost 200 pairs of these, so we made, I want to say around 2 grand on them altogether. For a $200 purchase, we turned it into about $2,000 or $1,600 maybe, but something in that range. It was pretty good, and we enjoyed having them. And I wish I could find more, but they haven't been in stock for several months now. So if you do happen to run into these at your Dollar Tree, they are a good buy. Anyway, that's it for me. Thanks for watching. I finally showed you guys some of the stuff that I sell on Amazon. My camera looks a little blurry. We'll have to work on that. Getting an appearance by the cat here. And the other cat's coming through. Oh, they're playing and fighting and running around like crazy. Cats. But anyway, thanks for watching. Hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. Like this video. If you like it, you can hate it too if you want. That's fine with me. Don't forget to hit that bell notification. You all have a good day.